Hello everyone, welcome to the session. Today in this session, we are going to have a look at the SNAP 2022 form filling. The session is going to be very short because the form itself is quite short as compared to the CAT and the NMAT form which you would have already filled up. We'll also look at what colleges to apply for SNAP when you're choosing the colleges and the programs which are available in those colleges. To apply to SNAP 2022, you need to go to snaptest.org, and there is only a passport size photo that you need to keep handy to upload onto the website. Before I get into the form filling, please do subscribe our channel. We are coming up with a lot of videos. The 100 days to CAT sessions are going on right now. Almost every alternate day, we are putting revision videos for you. Push the bell icon so that you get notifications on a daily basis onto your email and you can make use of these sessions for revision purposes. If you go to the website, everything about SNAP is mentioned on the website, the eligibility, the registration process, important dates, the test cities, the test structure. So it's a very comprehensive website. I'll urge all of you to go and read through the website. You'll clear a lot of doubts that you already have. There is also a contact us area. If you land up in any kind of technical problems, you can contact them. And with my experience, I can say that Symbiosis has been very proactive in terms of getting back and helping you out in filling up the form if you face any problem. If you scroll down, you'll also see the list of institutions and the programs offered by these institutions. We'll come to this later as we move on with our session and understand which programs and which colleges can you apply for. This will also give you an idea of what to look forward to into the program so that you're clear of whether this program is for you or not. In the SNAP overview section, it is very clearly mentioned that you need to register for the SNAP test first, which is a short one single form, pay your registration fees for SNAP, and then go on and fill up the institutions and the programs that you want to apply for. Once you have completed the payment for the SNAP test, you can log out, you can take your time, go through all the programs, decide which programs to apply, re-log in, and then apply for the institutions and the programs. So you don't need to fill up the entire thing together because you'll be given a login ID and a password, and you can get back and then fill it up at a later stage also. Under the eligibility section, once you scroll down, you'll see a lot of institutions and programs for which you can apply to. I'll quickly go through the website and show you some of the programs, and then we'll get back to the presentation and try to understand which programs you can apply for if you're a fresher and which are the programs that you can apply for if you are having work experience. This is the eligibility section, and if you scroll down, there are a lot of programs mentioned here, and this is pretty much confusing if you are not very sure of what programs to apply. At the top, you will also see that the MBA program itself is offered by a lot of colleges, and then there are programs in food and agribusiness management, business analytics. There are programs in entrepreneurship, infrastructure management, digital transformation, so on and so forth. So we'll look at some of these programs and understand which programs are good for you and which are the programs that you are eligible for, and which are the programs that are sought after by most students and most popular of the programs out of these. If you see for the SCMHRD's business analytics program, for example, you have to have a minimum of 2 years full-time experience. So not everybody can apply for this program. If you are a fresher, you cannot apply for this program, and hence you need to be very sure of which programs are you filling up. Otherwise, you will later on clear the cutoff, but then still not get a call because you have not fulfilled the eligibility criteria of this program. So let's move back to the presentation and try to understand which are the top programs, which are the most popular programs to apply for, and then you can go do your research and choose the colleges and the programs that suits the best for you. So if you are a fresher, you can apply to the SIBM Pune MBA. Similarly, the SCMHRD MBA. You can then look at SIBM Bangalore, the MBA program there. And then the SIOM if you're interested in operations, SIIB if you're interested in international business. Now, let's say if you don't want to get into any of these specialized programs or like these two, you can actually look at the SIBM Hyderabad too, where there is a MBA program. So these would be my choice for a fresher. Cutoff for SIBM will go at about 98 percentile plus. SCMHRD has gone at 96 percentile plus to as high as a 97.5. SIBM Bangalore 90 percentile plus. SIOM's programs at 85 to 90 percentile. And SIBM Hyderabad at 80 to 85%. So these are the programs that a fresher can look forward to. For a person with work experience, if you have an operations related work experience, then it is a good bet to apply for SIOM as well as SIIB, apart from SIBM Pune and SCMHRD Pune. Also, if you have 2+ years work experience, you should definitely look at SCMHRD's business analytics program. So this cutoff I have already discussed here for SCMHRD's business analytics program. The cutoff may go somewhere between 85 to 92%, depending on how many people apply for this. So these are the programs that you can look at and choose while you're applying for the institutions and the programs. Other programs which are there are also good. I would urge you to go through the placement report of each of the program. Talk to some people, do a good research before you actually pick and choose programs which suits your requirement. The registration commenced on August 4, 2022 for snap test, and it closes on November 24, 2022. There's a lot of time available for you, and you will be getting your admit card by the 5th of December for the snap test 1 and 10th of December for snap test 2 and 3. It's a computer-based test session going to happen in the afternoon and it's a 1-hour examination that you have. The result is expected to be out by January 10th. So this is all mentioned on the important dates. You can go and check that out. So these are the test dates. It is very clearly mentioned here that best of 3 scores will be picked up and the institutions will then look at your percentile and accordingly call you for the interview process. So the test has got 15 questions in verbal, general English, analytical and logical reasoning 25, quantitative part another 20, 60 questions. So it's a math and the logical reasoning heavy paper. 45 questions out of 60 is going to be from the math and the analytical reasoning paper. So anybody who is having a good hold on math, a good hold on analytical reasoning, this is a paper to look forward to. Also, this test does not have any sectional cutoff, which means you can go and maximize your score by spending more time on the areas that are your favorite areas. So a pretty good test for people who are having a very strong hold on mathematics and logical reasoning, because 45 questions out of 60 comes from that particular area. There's a contact us section where you can go and there's a technical queries number also given to you. This number is also put in the description. You can go through and pick up the number and call them if you have any problem. Let's now move on to the registration page. Once you get into the registration page, it again gives you the 4 steps that you have to go through. You need to have a Snap ID and a password to log in. And if you don't have one, you need to click on the register button to move on. Once you click on this, you'll be asked to read through all the details of Snap and then make sure that you have understood it. And then there is a button which you need to click on and agree to all the disclaimers, conditions, and then go ahead with the form filling process. Very simple form, 1 single page. There is nothing much in this. You need to fill up your name, your date of birth, your country code and mobile number, your email ID. And then if you belong to a particular category, you need to select that category. There is there are various category reservations available in the Symbiosis University. There's an SCSC category reservation available. There is reservation available for PWD candidates. There's also reservation available for Kashmiri migrants and also defense personnel. So you can go and pick up your category and then apply accordingly. If you are going to choose SC or ST category, then you also need to be making sure that you have the proper caste certificate available for you, and it has to be in a English version of it and not in a local language version. Once you have done that, you need to go and choose the test that you want to write. So I'm choosing all the 3 tests here, and then fill up the center where you want to write these tests, and then you can go ahead and upload your photograph. Once the photograph is uploaded, you can submit this form, and by submitting this form, you confirm your name, date of birth, category, and the email ID. Once this is done, you will be asked to enter an OTP. The OTP will come into your phone, and then you can fill that up, and your registration is completed. Once the registration is completed, you will have your Snap ID here. Your email ID is mentioned here, and it will ask you to either make the payment or you can even pay later. You'll also get an email where you can go and find your Snap ID, your password, using which you can log into this portal later on, and all the other details about the Snap. You go back again, and if you are not paying at that point of time, you can just fill up again the login ID and the password, fill up the captcha, and you can log in and change the password once. It will prompt you to change it. And once you have done that, you can see your summary sheet from where it will also tell you how much amount you need to pay. So this is the stage from where you will go on to make the payment. And once that payment is made, your process for the Snap test registration is complete. The third process now is to select the colleges, log in again, go ahead, and then go on to the institutional and the program listing, pick up the programs of your choice and make the payment, and your entire Snap test application is completed. So as I said, you don't have to do it in one go. You can fill up the registration, pay later on. You can go on and then pick up the colleges and the programs later on and make the payment. So it's not necessary that you finish off all the process together. I would suggest finish off the Snapchat registration now, because November last week is a date for the last deadline for application. So if you fill it now, you'll get your choice of center. So that's all for the day. Please do subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you get notifications on your website. We'll come out with more such videos. That IFT are the next two videos that will be in the pipeline in the next coming week. So till then, keep preparing for your CAT examination, the NMAT examination, and all the best to all of you. Do really well in your upcoming exams.